Hey guys, I'm Nikki, and yeah, I'm in my pajamas. Don't judge me, because zebras for the win. So, I know a lot of people who do these types of videos have a really cool accent, but I'm stuck with the Outback Aussie one, so deal with it, mate! Um, yeah, okay, let's talk. So, I honestly wanted to say that you're beautiful, you know that? And if you have time, please stay and talk with me until the end of the video. And since you've already seen me in my pajamas, you know, I consider us pretty tight now. Anyway, yeah. So, it actually sucks that so many people don't see or believe how amazing and beautiful they are. But you really are, and sometimes I know it is hard to feel that way. Other people are always going to try to make you feel like you aren't pretty or gorgeous or you aren't good enough, directly or indirectly, and I don't think that people understand just how much words can hurt. And it may take them a few moments to say something they'll forget in a few seconds, but it won't take you a few moments to forget it. It'll stick with you, and it does damage people. My voice has gone crazy. So I'm going to tell you a bit about myself, just so you get to know me better. And yeah. So for as long as I can remember, I have been judged for my appearance. I have a fast metabolism, which means that I am naturally skinnier than most people, and I didn't like it. And in no way am I trying to brag or anything, I just did not like it. When I was really young and I had to go to like family gatherings, if you're Asian you'll understand, we have like these massive gatherings. Anyway, and all my relatives would laugh at me and they'd tell my parents things like, are you feeding your daughter properly? Does she need to go to the doctor? You could drown her in a pool of fat and she still won't gain weight. And my parents have always been supportive, but you know, at the time I didn't really understand what they really meant, but I just remember being really upset and sad over it. And in primary school, I remember so many people asking me if I was anorexic or not, and I didn't really know what it meant, so I just said, no, I don't think I am, but yeah. And but I think it was when I went to high school where I felt extremely ugly, and I was really disgusted at myself all the time, and people would, you know, point out my flaws, and I didn't even realize they were flaws before because I didn't really care about like appearance and stuff. But yeah, I hated my small eyes and I hated my skin color because it wasn't normal, because I was too dark for a Chinese. I'm okay with it now, but I hated my hair, and when I got braces I hated them too. And a lot, you know, a lot of the times people would say they looked weird on me, so that really affected me. Yeah, sorry about that. Mum just walked in on me filming and then she put eye drops in my eyes. Yeah, looks like I've been crying. Emotional times. Anyway, what was I up to? Oh yeah, so once I remember like a good friend of mine came up to me randomly one day. It was in year 7, and we had to do this like dress up for medieval day, her history, and she came up to me and she just said, "You're really flat chested," and it was like, yay, something else to add to my list of flaws, because apparently I couldn't see them enough. Yeah, and I would keep looking in the mirror and started pointing out more flaws about myself, and I just kept crying every night. I was really sad. And there was this one time when 2 girls came up to me in PE, and one of them grabbed onto my wrist and she was like, oh, I've never seen a wrist so tiny, like, there should be more flesh here. And then her friend came up to me, grabbed onto my wrist as well, violation of space, by the way, and she was like, oh, ew, like, you know, people usually say ew when they're disgusted at something, so I was disgusted at myself too, and I hated myself even more, and makeup became one of my hobbies, and it made me feel happy because I found it really fun. and I really like going all crazy with it, and I started getting judged on wearing it as well. So yeah, I was sad for quite a while, and I just think that we all base our happiness and body image on what other people think of us, and it's not right. And our happiness is exactly what it is. It's ours, and we should feel happy without relying on others' opinions. And some people wait to get complimented to make their day, but it shouldn't be that way. Like, yeah, compliments are amazing, but don't rely on them. Like, feel happy with yourself and within yourself. You have to be accepting and happy of yourself before you can expect anybody else to. Um, I think especially as girls, we tend to judge a lot more, but if we could all just stop that and be more honest with each other and support each other a lot more, it would be better. It would be like, I'm so lame, you know? And also, just please try to be nice, because it honestly is not that hard. And but obviously, I'm not here to tell you what you should and shouldn't do, because in the end, it is up to us how we want to act and how we choose to act. And I don't know, I don't know, just be more careful with what you say, because it can be hurtful. And you don't know what people are going through and how much you can affect them by saying like something that may affect them, and you know it will. So I've experienced how much these words can hurt, and I've seen how much they have hurt people and broken some of the people I love so much. And to me, they are so, so beautiful, but they just can't see it because of one person's comment, and the person doesn't even remember saying it themselves. And I think not only that, but we often compare ourselves to people, like normal people around us, not just celebrities, because normal people who have things we don't have and we want, and I guess we just get jealous, or we just go, why are you so pretty and I'm not, you know. What we're overlooking is that we're so, like, if we can think about other people in that way, then surely someone will think that about you. You know, someone will say, oh wow, she's really pretty, because I do that, lots of people. And yeah, and what we're overlooking is that, you know, we get caught up admiring what other people have and hating what we don't have or what we do have, that we don't see the beauty that we all have, like, as individuals. And you are you, and no one in the 7 billion plus people in the world can be you, even though apparently there are 7 people similar to us, but that's not the point, because they're still not you in the end, you know. And I guess we all have moments where we want to be prettier than most people, but spending all your time on outer appearance will give yourself so much pressure, and it will make you so much more sad. And some things we can't change, and we will have it for the rest of our lives, but we can slowly change the way we see ourselves and work on our inner beauty, because eventually that will radiate outwards and people will feel and see it too. And it just makes you feel so much happier when you don't have that pressure on you, you know. You were born for a reason, and maybe you don't know what that reason is, but eventually you will find out. I don't know what my reason is, but I hope we can find out together. And like, start appreciating little things, like the fact that we can breathe and we can laugh and we can feel happiness and we can feel love when we can give love to other people. Not in that way, just don't even start on that. But you are loved by at least one person, and that's enough. And really, our bodies and outer appearances is just something protecting us for what we have on the inside. And I guess our intestines are safe that way, you know? No, but really, you are amazing, and you have every right to ask for help, because the strongest people do ask for help. And you're not pathetic or weak if you want help. You're the exact opposite, and you are so strong, and I admire you so much. You're alive and you're breathing, and we all should just celebrate the fact that we are alive and breathing. And I don't really know what else to say. You know, I'm not really good with words. I do have like a lot to say in my head before I film, but you know, this is all I came up with. Sorry. I doubt anyone will watch this, but for my friends who will watch it, I don't tell you guys enough how grateful and lucky I am to have you in my life. And I don't know what I did to deserve you guys, but thank you so much. And you guys are the strongest, most beautiful people I know. And I know this sounds really creepy and lame, but sometimes I stare at you get people and you guys and just admire how pretty and beautiful you guys look, and it's just like, yeah. So keep fighting, because one day you will be satisfied and you will be happy, and you just keep growing more beautiful every day. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Bye.